Hello, Gem Gems. Welcome back. I hope you all are feeling and doing well today. All right, so let's tap in, Gemini. Let's see what's going on with you guys. Thank you for all of your love, your support, your donations, and your super thanks, Gem Gems. I am sending all that love and light back to you and your loved ones tenfold, okay? So let's see what's under these cards. I don't know what's under them, so we're going to see together, okay? And as far as the personal readings goes, I'm going to open up some more slots for you guys to book readings. I am booked until May, so I guess if you want to book for June, you can, right? But I'm going to open up some more slots today. So thank you guys for the love, the support, and booking your personals with me. That's truly, truly appreciative. Well, I'm truly, truly appreciative of you. Okay, so let's see what's going on with your current situation. Okay, so we have the Two of Swords. So right now you could be trying to figure out which way you want to go with something. Okay, there's a need to maybe face your fears in a situation, Gemini. All right, let's see. It's a Fox Spirit. Learn to think on your feet. You're smart. Listen to your instincts. Arrival of someone sneaky. Maybe there's something that you don't want to see about somebody around you that's sneaky, but they are. Okay. It says unknown, unfamiliar territory, void, obscure, wait, risk, and trial. We have first house of self, introverted. It says may feel controlled, takes on too much and cannot admit it, avoiding being who you are, breaks promises, envious, lingers on the sidelines, need to focus on rebuilding sense of self and be courageous. It says yes, but later. We have challenge here. Let me write something down. Hold on. Okay, before I forget. All right, then we have challenge. Be proud of all that you've lived through and always find the good and the bad. You have the power to rise up to the challenge and build your own doors for opportunity to knock on. And then we have void, of course, moon. Nothing will come of this, time out and diminishing. So with this coming out, it feels like there's a need for you to not make a decision right now. Just rest. Okay, rest and rethink some things, or it feels like there's a need for you to, first of all, get out of your head here. It feels like, too, you know something is not going to come of a situation. You know something is not, but you're needing to face your fear and get out of your own way. Okay, I feel like with arrival of someone sneaky, this could just be, what was I going to say, Spirit? I forgot what the fuck I was going to say about this. Oh, this could be like somebody energetically trying to block you. Okay, if it's not an actual person in the physical, they're just trying to block you here. You know, fear is an illusion at the end of the day. So let's see, what's the Two of Swords? Or you're in denial about someone here being sneaky and you need to see the truth. You know something is not going nowhere with this person, so you might as well chuck up the deuces. Okay, because what's Two of Swords? Yeah, the Ten of Wands. Yeah, something is just dead weight here. The Queen of Pentacles. You're at the tail end of something here. This could be you. You have a lot of like responsibilities and dead weight, or just like certain obligations here. Okay, this could have something to do with your business, your work. Maybe you're feeling overloaded with a lot of things, or this is somebody here trying to hand you all their mess or whatever. But I'm also getting to, there's a lack of fun and a lack of spontaneity maybe. So maybe you guys are working a lot and not really doing anything else besides that. There could be something that's still trying to take your focus off what you really need to be doing. Okay, there's something to do with your work. I don't know if you're trying to like avoid saying something about what you're supposed to be doing for work or what. It feels like somebody's trying to add more onto their plate to pass time, to stop doing something, or to just not be able to do something, or it's like making excuses. That's what it feels like. What's Queen of Pentacles? The Eight of Wands here. The Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. What's the Ten of Wands then? The King of Cups. The Hangman in reverse. So it could be just masculine. Okay, it's been a lot coming out about the masculines lately. They could have Pisces strong or Scorpio in their chart or Sagittarius. It feels like somebody is like at the end, at the tail end of something. Like it's too much to carry. Whatever this is right here. Somebody's holding on to too much. The King of Cups is someone that's in their heart space. Someone is opening up their heart. Okay, this could be somebody too that's like an artist, very gifted. They could also be a healer. The Hangman is like a disinterest or someone refusing to make a sacrifice to do something. I'm getting there's like negative patterns repeating. Somebody has some sort of negative patterns or a negative way that they think or something like that. That is starting to become burdensome. It's the way that somebody's doing something. It needs to change, or the way that they're thinking needs to change. Someone could need to shift their perspective here and look deeper in themselves about something. There's something to do with you, Divine Feminine, at your job being celebrated. Something to do with this person's work. Somebody needs to understand that they're gifted too, or they're a healer, or they're psychic. And you're a healer yourself. You could already get celebrated for this. I feel like somebody's going to realize that they're putting too much on themselves that they don't even have to put on themselves. That's what I feel. Like, someone needs to get into their heart space, open their mind or broaden their mind when it comes down to doing new things. Okay, something has become too much. Something now is getting to a very critical and crucial point, though, because now somebody has to make a decision. They have to choose to face their fears or choose to stay stagnant and stuck. Okay. The Eight of Wands is a sudden shift, a sudden movement in a positive direction. Seven of Pentacles is reaping what you've sown. It's in the upright, so there's like growth and expansion. Something is moving forward with the feminine, it looks like. But the masculine is the one that kind of feels stagnant. It feels like something spiritually is going on between y'all too. And energetically, one could be pulling down the other. Not on purpose, it just feels like there's a breakthrough trying to happen. Okay, so it feels like somebody's intuitive gifts and abilities are trying to come through too, because it just feels like somebody's like really exhausted with something. Like they're just, something is more stressed than what it needs to be, or something is just too much. It's just too much now. Excuse me. So it feels like somebody's being catapulted. It feels like they're not going to have no choice but to face their fears, but to stop being in denial about something. And so let's see, what's the challenge? Yeah, the Hermit. Getting somebody here to go within, or doing some sort of shadow work here. Getting somebody maybe to see something. I feel like you're trying to get somebody to see something, Gemini, but we got Virgo energy with the Hermit. There could be somebody in your energy that just wants to be more diplomatic towards you, more kind, more fair. Okay, they're showing more empathy or compassion, and they're disinterested in something that is doing the opposite for them, or it's like somebody doesn't want to be in some sort of like weird ass energy no more. They don't want to be like that. So I don't know, but we have next level here. You're reaching new heights. You will rise above it all. Right tracks that lead to success. Yeah, we have channel here. Downloads, claircognizance, flashes, information, and deliver. Yeah, we have Aries energy with releasing, lets go of self-imposed limitations, detrimental habits, or self-sabotage. Takes care of emotional health, forgives, self-aware, reflects often, does not hold grudges, doesn't stress about little things. We have, it says absolutely yes. Completion, you'll reach some kind of completion or you're very close, leaving you feeling accomplished and happy. A new chapter will emerge and you'll once again start the next challenge. Then we have Cancer Moon, emotional, intuitive, and nurturing. So yeah, this person needs to get into, it's like the challenge here could be trying to help someone or help someone see something about you or a certain situation. Maybe it's hard to get someone to express their emotions, express their feelings. They have an issue with vulnerability. And it feels like there's a need to like open up to their, somebody needs to open up to their spiritual gifts and accept them. It's like that's the issue. They're not accepting something for what it is. It's like somebody now, they're getting ready to start connecting the dots or whatever, because they're going to see something moving forward for you. And it's like, well, I don't want to get left behind, so let me get my shit together, basically. Somebody is trying to get to the next level in their career, in their love life, whatever. But it feels like they have good intentions. It's just somebody needs to be more open and be more accepting. So they need to get in their feminine energy. Yeah, that's what it feels like. We have, this is what you need to focus on. Yeah, the Page of Pentacles. We have Pandora's box here. Risking it all to try something new. Must give up something for reward. Proceed with great caution. We have journey. Road, planes, distance, movement, relocation, and visits. It says Scorpio energy. Navigator. Mastering emotions, creativity, and unconscious heightened. You don't let things get to you. Be firm on decisions. Use intellect to make smart decisions. Kind and sensitive, diplomatic, exactly. Older, mature, and wise. So it feels like somebody's going to be more open to understanding their own bad habits. And it feels like they're going to realize that they need to release it, or this is you. Yeah, it says purpose. There will be an urgent invitation to live your soul's journey, receiving guiding messages to keep you on purpose and answer the calling so that you can live and contribute soulfully. Somebody here could be getting into tarot or they're watching more readings. For some of you, this is you. Your masculine could be watching you. They could be watching your readings, or they're watching more tarot. They're getting into it because I feel like somebody's really trying to find themselves. Yeah, we have Capricorn Moon here. Efficient, purpose-driven, and patient. Yeah, so there's a need to focus on being patient here, having a practical plan for something, building upon something, planting little seeds here and there, jumping in at an opportunity. This could be studying here. Somebody could need to focus on studying or getting into like occult and esoteric knowledge possibly. Okay, what's the Page of Pentacles? This could be, yeah, somebody that's loyal, dependable, trustworthy. Yeah, the Tower, Aries, Scorpio. Okay, the Moon. Cancer, Pisces. So yeah, something is making somebody uncomfortable. The Tower and the Moon. It's like someone's deepest fears or something that's been hidden is coming up and somebody's realizing something. This could be this eclipse energy. And then we have a full moon coming up too on the 12th. Today's April 1st. Somebody is feeling urged to do something here. You can't, it's like this feeling too, is like getting harder to ignore too. So the longer they try to ignore it or you try to ignore it, the more it's going to keep knocking their ass up and down and around and around. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, like, it's a feeling. Somebody feels that they need to do something. So the Tower, this talks about divine intervention. Somebody is getting ready to see why something keeps on falling apart or breaking down, or what's actually causing the chaos. It's their own thinking, the refusal to sacrifice certain things to do something that they need to do, or this is you. Yeah. So there's a need to focus on what you're feeling, what you're being pulled to do or called to do. There's like an intuitive gift that's heightening too. Somebody's intuitive abilities are heightening for sure. It's time for them to go on a new journey. It's time for them to move and relocate, as far as like somebody could be needing to move or travel, but it's time for them to move to a different phase of their journey in their life. I'm getting to someone psychic abilities here. Somebody is really good at figuring out any kind of catastrophic or chaotic events that's coming up too, like anything that's happening in the world. They're really good at being able to pinpoint certain things. So like the government, or maybe somebody's wants to be a politician, but in a more spiritual sense. Somebody is, their gift is to understand war. And it's on a more practical side. So like certain things that's happened with the government, the, you know, the industry, things like that. Somebody is good with that kind of stuff. But it's still occult and esoteric knowledge. So it's just that they're doing something in a more spiritual way versus it being more modernized or whatever. Or more 3D based, should I say. The Matrix kind of like thing. So yeah, the Emperor and the Lovers, it's like somebody is finding out that this is what they're meant to do. They're being guided to do this. Whatever this is. Yeah, it's something like that. I just got chills. So this could be a man. It's just masculine. So let's see your past. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles. In the past, you were broke. Like, in the past, you were broke. We all been broke. But I'm just saying, though. In the past, you've experienced poverty or abandonment issues. I feel like you left something out in the cold, or you abandoned something. You walked away from it. Okay, we have key holder. You'll succeed in everything you do. Many doors have opened to you. A rare opportunity will be offered. We have seed, potential, fertility, idea, budding, future, and capable. Then we have 10th house here. Yeah, setbacks, obstacles hindering progress or advancement, prejudice or racial views from others affecting growth, public scandal or criticism, lack of direction in life, career demands, straining relationships, and power struggles and career conflicts in workplace. Somebody has like an idea to help people advance. It's like something worldly is happening here. Somebody has a really good idea to help somebody or help multiple people in the world do something. Somebody could be talking about prejudice or racial things. Yeah, we have perspective. Yeah, you'll realize that there's only one thing that you can change, your perspective, and find peace in knowing that what you've endured has purpose, even if you do not yet understand it. Somebody is like putting whatever you do for work into perspective, and they're seeing that it matches or aligns with their purpose too. It's kind of like, feels like you're twins. Okay, it feels like that a bit. Somebody's looking at what you do for work, and they see all the controversy, but you're still living in your purpose though. It's not stopping you from doing what you're supposed to be doing. So they're like looking at the same thing and realizing, maybe I should get on board or something like that. Yeah, we have serenity, untroubled, peaceful, and calm. So in the past, I feel like somebody probably realized something about their own insecurities and abandonment wounds or something like that. What's this Five of Pentacles? The Nine of Cups. So, okay. The Page of Wands. Yeah, fame, abundance, fortune, good luck. I feel like this talks about, excuse me. Excuse me. There's this kind of like mentality you're throwing away. It's somebody here, you or this person. There's a perspective here that you're shifting your perspective about what you're supposed to be doing. The Nine of Cups is fame, it's fortune, like I said. The Page of Wands is definitely like a new exciting plan, spontaneity. But maybe you felt like you weren't good enough to do whatever this is, or you didn't have the knowledge for it, or maybe you weren't in a position to do something because you were sick, you wasn't feeling well. Or somebody here, this could be past life too, where you've been doing something that made you cheerful, joyful, happy, excited, but then you fell sick, or it's a poverty mindset that's like keeping you stuck in just this energy of settling, possibly. Some of you guys too, in terms of love, this could be pregnancy. Okay, I'm not really getting that though, but yeah, somebody is shifting the way that they think about certain things. Nine of Cups is being optimistic, joyful, happy, you know, positive. But your own insecurity, I feel like your own insecurity could be stopping you from doing something, or this is somebody else. Because I feel like somebody's playing themselves, like they're playing really small when they could be getting this. Like somebody's playing small. It's yeah. So that's what happened in your past. It feels like you left something alone, though. You stopped doing something. I'm also getting somebody changing their eating habits or their diet. Yeah. I feel like in the past you've seen potential in yourself, but you're letting your own insecurities get in the way. And this could be what you're realizing, or you're leaving behind something that you're just settling for to do something greater. That's what you could have done in the past. So like I just told this to Sagittarius, you need to remember why you did something, why you left something behind. What was the whole motive and the reason? Don't get to this point now and be like, damn, you know, I kind of feel like I'm falling behind, or I'm failing, or I'm a failure, or whatever, and just stay stuck or stagnant. Yeah, that's you. Not right now. It's a no. You don't need to be doing that. So let's see, what's your strengths? Yeah, the Justice. Okay, taking accountability. Taking accountability, being honest with yourself and others. Your strengths are bringing justice and fairness to situations. Let's see, beer. I said beer. Somebody could drink beer. Dear Spirit, be watchful of your predators. Stay diligently aware of opportunities and don't let others abuse your kindness. We have chapters, light after darkness, rise, new life, dawn, and unfold. And we have Pluto here, depth. Okay, undergoing profound personal transformation. Reclaim your personal power. Explore subconscious motivations, fears and desires. Shed old habits and beliefs. Detach from limitations and psychic awareness. This says between 20 to 30 years. We got passion here. You're reawakening your passion and allowing it to transform into a sense of purpose for life. Somebody's going through something, I don't know, is this their Saturn return or something like that? Okay, it says no longer depriving yourself from the life you dreamed of and proving all your naysayers wrong. And then we have Balsamic Moon, a time for healing. Yeah, it feels like something karmic is shifting out of your energetic field, and you're going into like this new phase of your journey. A new contract is blossoming. With Justice, that is your karma. That's like law and order, consequences of your actions, and how they might impact your life right now. So yeah, there's a need to be honest and just take accountability for your own failures and fuck ups and whatever. What's Justice? Yeah, look, the wheel, exactly, and the emperor. It's for some of you, it's masculine, but for some of you, this could be you, and if you're a woman, you could be in your divine masculine energy. And it's time for you to take action on something. It's time for you to go towards your purpose. There's like fated events here that are occurring or happening right now that's changing a lot. That's causing a lot of things to change in your environment, possibly too. The Emperor is someone that's like disciplined, focused, assertive. This is someone that is organized or structured, a leader. The Wheel, it's like there's a whole bunch of fated events here that's happening up until this point. But this is good Dharma here. Wheel of Fortune is things turning in your favor. So your strengths are, I'm definitely getting, we got Libra, Aries here. A full moon is getting ready to be in Libra on the 12th. And we just had an Aries new moon. So definitely this person could be a Libra man. Okay, go watch Libra. They could have Aries or a fixed sign in their chart. Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius. Something is changing here with this person. This person is going towards what they're passionate about. They're chasing their dreams or something. And whoever this is very protected here. They have a lot of, this person is like high ranked somewhere in the spirit realm for sure. Somebody's like really high ranking. And they are the justice. So if you try to fuck with this person, you're just dumb as fuck anyways. Yeah, with Pluto energy. This person brings about a lot of order and transformation here. They bring about change, very powerful change here. This is this person's energy. That's the kind of energy that they carry. So Spirit doesn't want this person's talent to go to waste. Okay, or this is you. Feels like your divine masculine. Child, the Empress and the High Priestess. I'm telling you, this is your masculine over here changing or shifting. They're doing something. You are too. You are too. Because you and this person have a mission together. 10 of Cups, yeah. You and somebody have a mission together. And there's really no more denying this at all. So let's see, near future. The Judgment, yeah. It's time to live in your purpose. The near future, there's a renewal, an awakening. Okay, we have Epiphany here. You're experiencing new insights. Working towards a brighter future. You're ready to accept reality. Let me write something down. Hold on. Okay. Okay, it says metamorphosis. Yeah, transformation, change, renewal, revolution, and rebirth. Then we have Virgo energy with bliss. Engagement, success after completion, confident, putting down roots, moving to larger property, full of new ideas, new love interests, artistic projects going well, goals, new family member entering, building a nest egg, and marriage. This is so nice. Like, we have victory here. It says you're finally getting something that you've been waiting on for a very long time. A raise, a promotion, finish the project, find the love of your life, or leveled up. You should be proud. Then we have Mystic, witchcraft, magic, and spirituality. This is you and your person getting ready to do something that's going down the lines of mysticism, occult, esoteric knowledge, things like that. Pluto energy, yeah, that's like the 8th house. That is going down the lines of mysticism and things that are taboo, sexuality. So you and your person are getting ready to, your life mission is to touch on things that are taboo, that a lot of people don't really like to talk about, but your purpose is to touch on them topics. Okay. You and your person are meant to be like seen publicly or famous people or something like that. Oh, I just got chills again. Ooh, Gemini, honey. This is big. So it feels kind of uncomfortable, but yeah, you're just accepting it. The Fool, the Devil. Knight of Pentacles. What's Judgment here? Definitely could be obviously past life stuff. Like there's a lot of forgiveness, and whatever happened to you guys in a past life is coming up to be healed. So you can step into like this new, it's like you're purging past life karma. That's what it feels like. Four of Pentacles. What's Judgment here with the Four of Pentacles? Spirit is testing you. This is like a major test to see how you're going to, Spirit needs to see if you're prepared and ready for whatever you're getting ready to do. Yeah, the Ace of Swords, a new beginning, a new, like new fresh ideas here, brainstorming new ideas. You guys could be holding on to like ideas that you have. Four of Pentacles. I feel like there's a need for you to protect your ideas. Watch who you're talking to. All right. There could be getting ready to be a breakthrough here with just your understanding of certain things. There's like an aha moment here. What's this Four of Pentacles? I feel like you're finding out like, you know, this is why my money look like this, or this is why I'm penny pinching, or I'm this and that, because I need to step into my purpose. It's time for me to like do something different. What's the Four of Pentacles? It feels like somebody too is holding back on really, really good ideas when their whole purpose is to share them with the universe, well, with the people, like people in the world. It feels like something is going to be, somebody's going to be world renowned for something. Like it really feels like that. With Four of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, the Star in the reverse. Yeah, somebody's like not sharing their talents or skills, or not being this innovative, rebellious energy with the Star. Not really sharing their blessings. This could be someone being really pessimistic, or they're lacking faith. Let me see, what's the Four of Pentacles with the Star in the reverse? The Six of Wands, yeah. Maybe somebody is lacking faith that something that they're going to create or do or invent won't get too much traction or won't get too much attention. It's not about that. It's about what God wants you to do. So at the end of the day, whatever God wants you to do, they're going to make it so that you get what you need in the 3D. You get what I mean? So as long as you're on track, as long as you're in your purpose, you're going to get everything that you need. But you need to be on track first. I feel like you're feeling bored or less inspired doing something here. And you're holding on to new, fresh ideas that you have. And Spirit is telling your ass, stop it. It's time for you to share it or whatever. But the Six of Wands is feeling confident, stepping into a leadership position. It's like somebody is like, no, I want to play the background. I don't want to be a star. I would rather not get this attention. But I'm just really sorry to tell you that that's not how that's going to go. I'm so sorry. And you need to have faith in everything that you do. Whatever you're doing, especially for whoever you are, faith should be the #1 priority. Without faith, nothing will get off the ground. That's just for anybody. Even if you're not a star seed, a light worker, or whatever. But somebody, definitely whoever I'm talking to right here is a part of the 144,000. So, accept it. You just got to accept it. Somebody is supposed to get a lot of attention. They have star-like quality. All right. So that's going to happen in the near future. The star talks about hopelessness or being in despair. This feels like somebody's Chiron energy. I don't know what somebody has Chiron in, but it's like turning your pain into purpose. Okay, right now it's not a time to be hopeless. I feel like there's a lot of people in the world that feel hopeless, that need your support. They need you to be in a leadership position. There's a lot of hopelessness and despair and lost hope just in the world in general, and your purpose is to bring back hope. That's what somebody's purpose is. Oof, this is very powerful. Oof. Like, I'm getting like chills and stuff. What the hell is going on here? Somebody's purpose is to restore hope. Child, let's see your advice. Okay, yeah, the Three of Wands is to grow and expand. You don't have no choice really, unless you want to suffer. Unless you want to suffer. Three of Wands is like gaining insight or foresight into something, or just moving forward. Let me see. All right. Let's see. We have manipulation. Figure out the true motives. Shed light on what is concealed. Wait for more to be revealed. Somebody's gifts are them being able to see and get foresight into manipulation. It's something, it feels like their gifts are being highlighted with, like this reading is talking about somebody's gifts. Somebody could see manipulation from centuries ago. Like, okay, we have purpose, yeah, mission, quest, soul's calling, aspiration, goal, and drive. It says Libra energy, weighing options, take time to make decisions, stalemate, situation, need to resolve before it gets out of hand. Someone will lash out verbally, stand your ground, time out in relationship, and truce. We have memories. You may be feeling a bit nostalgic and likely triggered, but know that while you can't go back in time and change the past, you can always change the way you think about it. You know what I'm actually getting with this? It said someone will lash out verbally. I feel like that's the backlash from you being in your true authentic self and you standing in your purpose and taking action towards your mission. Your mission is going to piss people off. I feel like this is talking about, like, I'm seeing like a big crowd of people, or somebody's doing something online. Like somebody's mission is well, that's not their mission, but their purpose is going to piss a lot of people off. Like that's what it is. Strong Libra here, because somebody's going to point out the manipulation and the weird ass tactics. Yeah. Social media detox, no posting, no liking, just living. Don't let it take over your life. It feels like somebody's getting ready to change the way that people are going to look at social media, which is then going to make the people that are trying to manipulate the government, the masses, that's going to piss them off because they're trying to distort us and our view of things and have us conform to societal's norms instead of helping us to elevate. Somebody's purpose is to help bring a different perspective and view of social media, the government, society, things like that. Prejudice, racial views, definitely getting 10th house energy. Maybe somebody got Capricorn in their chart, or Capricorn is Saturn. Ain't that Saturn? Somebody's like having a Saturn return or something. I'm on to something too because I'm really getting chills. It said get a reading. Okay, it says use divination to understand your desires and path. I feel like somebody's going to get a reading done. Or you're the reader, Divine Feminine. You're around your masculine or something like that, because I feel you here, but it's more so talking about them. Oh yeah, and we have you here. You only came out once. Yeah, do 30-day challenges. Force yourself to do something new for 30 days to form a new habit. We have behind the clouds, secrets, hidden agendas, and deception. We have spotlight. Exactly. You'll soon find yourself thrust into the spotlight where you'll have the opportunity to influence or assist others in some way. It may feel uncomfortable at first with all the attention focused on you, but with your newfound power, you'll be able to affect the change you wish to see in the world. We have paranoid. Yeah, you may be suspicious, finding it hard to trust what you see. You might suspect wrongdoing when there's nothing wrong. It's important to realize not everyone is against you, so don't let emotions overwhelm you. Strive to be more discerning when analyzing. You going, babe? You going to do my card? Okay, good. Love you. So, yeah. I feel like somebody is scared of their abilities. Okay, somebody is scared of their psychic abilities because they don't want the attention. Like I don't know if somebody wants to be liked or what, but I feel like somebody's not meant to be liked, to be honest. And somebody's meant to live a very set apart life. Like, I'm seeing somebody with a really huge glass house on top of a really big hill, so far away from the street. Like the street, like their house is so far away. Nobody knows where this person lives. Like their house is not even on the map. Literally, like something is so protected here. Someone is so protected. But they could be worried, like, cause I'm channeling, like, you know, big artists that have passed away that actually made an impact. I feel like Nipsey Hussle was a good rapper. He rapped about a lot of good things in his music. Dr. CB, you know, even who else passed away? It's a lot of people. You know, when you start naming all celebrities, you can't really think about it, or just anything. You can't really think about it in that moment. But a lot of people passed away due to them knowing these conspiracy theories. And people, it's a lot of people in the masses that think, oh my God, everything is a conspiracy theory. Everything, I feel like, bitch, most things are. I feel like, bitch, a lot of people in the industry have passed away because of them just expressing what they know about what the masses are doing. I mean, what people in the government be doing and shit like that to keep us programmed and brainwashed. So this feels like a man, again, chills. This feels like a man that's getting ready to step into their purpose like that. The only thing that they're lacking right now is faith in themselves, and that's what they need. They need to awaken to faith. But it feels like more so too, this is what the masses, this is what people in society are going through. With the star in the reverse. Yeah. So anyways, the environment here, it says that child, the Hierophant, I can't make that shit up. I'm telling you, somebody is just, feels like a priest, a prophet. This is what this feels like, this masculine. It's a prophet. Yeah, we got cheaters. I said cheater. Cheater spirit, 1111 is on the clock. Yeah. Cheetah spirit, remain focused on your goals. You can easily outrun your enemy. Prepare to act quickly. Okay, we have futuristic. Yeah, visions, innovative, crafty, plans, and trendsetter. We got Leo energy with victim mentality. Yeah, dominating or aggressive in relationships, ego-driven, weak-minded, avoidant, does not self-reflect, blames others, plays the victim, flips the script on others, and defensive. I feel like this is what this masculine sees about a lot of people in the world. This is what they're going to change. This is what they're going to change. Or this is what they're kind of like in right now. They need to get out of this victim mentality and be more open to their gifts, because that's the issue here. We have inner child. You're ready to bring that inner child spirit out and open yourself up to new adventures. You'll realize that you don't have to take life so seriously. There's still plenty of fun to be had. Yeah, and then we have Buck Moon, July Full Moon, achievements and personal growth. This is exciting, Gemini. I don't know. I feel like somebody's going to change the world. We need more real world leaders. We really do. What's the Hierophant? Taurus energy. Okay, yeah, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So I'm getting impatient. Somebody here is impatient because something is going to take a while to build upon, or something like that. This could also talk about too, somebody here not finishing what they started. So maybe this person started something along these lines, but they didn't finish it because of impatience. Something is taking a while to build upon, but they need to go forward with it. Somebody could be meant to be seen in the public eye. So like they could be meant to have a YouTube channel talking about this kind of stuff, a podcast or something like that. Yeah, they're supposed to be doing it. What's the Hierophant with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? This could be somebody too that's quite lazy. Like they just don't want to do it. Or somebody could have, like, they could be very superficial and materialistic. Or there's people in the world that's like that, obviously, but they're not meant to align with that kind of energy. So spirit is on their ass. Spirit is like, okay, well, I'm not going to give you anything. You're going to be broke until you step into your purpose, just period. It's just like somebody's not meant to be doing a certain thing. Yeah, somebody needs to open themselves up. They need to tap into their feminine energy and get creative. And mainly just accept who they are. Accept that they have a voice. Accept that their voice is powerful. And it feels like this person, even as a man, definitely Libra energy, Libra strong. We got Taurus, Libra strong, and Scorpio. Somebody is meant to not live a hard life. They're meant to actually be well off, and they ain't meant to be struggling. I feel like Spirit is, yeah, the High Priestess with the Chariot and the Six of Swords. There's like hella protection around you and this person. Y'all are definitely counterparts. Y'all are supposed to be doing something really big. And there's hella protection if this person lets you guide them, because you're the spiritualist. I mean, you're the feminine in the situation. So when this masculine moves about, you're going to tell them like, hey, I don't think you should do that. I don't think you should go there. I think you should do boom, 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 and boom. You could probably be telling this person that they need to do this, and they're not listening. So them not listening is going to lead them to nowhere. It's like, basically, that's what it is, because y'all are supposed to be working in conjunction together. Like, what's the Hierophant with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Five of Wands in reverse. This could be like war. I'm getting like extreme aggression, warfare. This is what happened to this person in a past life or something like that. With that Hierophant energy, I'm channeling like a priest in a past life or some shit. Knight of, and they could not finish what they started because of they died in a war, or something happened to this person in the war. They got persecuted or locked up or something like that. Wow. What's the Five of Wands in reverse? Yeah, the Four of Cups. Somebody, what's the Five of Wands in reverse with the Four of Cups and the Four of Wands? Somebody here rejected something in the past, or maybe, or somebody feels rejected right now. Or somebody missed an opportunity to do something, it feels like, in a past life. They have the opportunity now to do it. They need to face their fears, be more open, and go after what they want. This is the time for them to go after their purpose. The Sun and the Death card. Y'all, this reading is really making me like really feel so cold. I feel so cold, but it's not cold in here. It's like, it feels pretty nice. I'm going to turn on my heater though, because I don't like feeling cold. But you guys could be seeing 444. It feels like there's a new contract that this person is in, and they keep on trying to do something else, and they keep being rejected. They keep being rejected because they're too scared of being rejected by community, society. So they settle for mediocre shit, is what I'm getting. Four of Cups is a missed opportunity, or maybe somebody here missed an opportunity with you, or they did miss an opportunity with you in a past life because of, I don't know your past lives, but I can just see little things, but I don't really know fully. But yeah, this is this victim mentality. Woe is me, or I'm always stuck, or I'm always whatever. Like, somebody's ignoring something. They're discontent with their life because they're not seeing that they're in a whole new timeline, and they're with their soul tribe. This could be you. You're a part of their soul tribe. You're supposed to be doing something with them. They're supposed to be doing something with you, but they're steady getting rejected because they're not listening. This is them being stubborn. I feel like somebody's like stubborn. They're stubborn as fuck. Okay, period. Somebody is not okay with what they see either. I feel like somebody's like looking at shit and they just get so turned off. They're like, look at these idiots. That's how I be when I look at social media sometimes. I be like, look at these dumbass hoes. Just stupid as fuck over here fighting about dumb shit when they missing a whole bigger picture. Like, sometimes I'll be like that because social media is fucking stupid. It gives you a few laughs because I watch more. I really be on social media because I be looking at cooking videos. Really, I like to learn new recipes and shit. But to get on social media and like see certain shit that's be going on and shit, it just be so stupid. I be so fucked up about it. It's like really dumb. I feel like there's somebody too from your past life Gemini that's been rejected. They're not going to get something because you're in a whole new timeline. They're going to have to sit there and sulk in their misery and their mess. I feel like this Knight of Pentacles in reverse, maybe that's a different person. Maybe that's somebody else that forfeited their contract with you because of their own greed and temptation and their own laziness, their own fucking superficial ways. Or this could be like a fallen twin flame that you had that fell from grace. They decided to go down a different route. They ignored their path with you. So now in this lifetime, you have an actual, like, your real one. So Knight of Pentacles in reverse is lacking common sense. I feel like there's a man here, a priest, though he was a priest in the past. Like, there's a masculine here that's really dissatisfied with how men are carrying themselves in society. That's what I'm looking at too. Like, this person like sees that people could be very lazy, or they don't have the ambition or the characteristics of a hardworking man or woman. Okay, it's like something that somebody is looking at just in a community that they're not satisfied with, and their job is to change it. I feel like their job is to add on to the change in a positive light. Okay, that's what I'm getting with somebody in their purpose. Yeah. This is really, really, yeah, look, Two of Cups. You and this person are supposed to be together, working side by side. You're probably supposed to be doing something more spiritual. As like you could be a tarot reader for my women. You could be a tarot reader, practitioner, things like that. You're more mystical with yours, but this person is more hands-on. Okay? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Standing up for what you believe in. Your ancestors gave you this gift. You need to use it and stop bullshitting. This is nice. Yeah, it's time for you to give back to your community. Wow. So let's see. Hopes and fears. Okay, the Magician. Yeah, that somebody is scared of their own success or their own power. It kind of like feels like it. Just knowing that you can manifest whatever you want is like, I don't know, it's scary, I guess. But I don't know. Maybe you fear that you can't manifest something or whatever, but it says the Moon. Something is not what it appears to be. What is hidden will soon be exposed, and there is no clear answer at this time. We have communication, expression, voice transmission, message, news, and connection. We have Taurus, Gemini, Cusper, cycles, positive turn of events, growth and love. It's time to make big moves. Favorable financial cycle, positive change, opportunities for growth, luck, gains. Things will happen regardless. Something is ending while another is beginning. Necessary changes and go with it, period. Yeah, and then we have patterns. You're breaking free from an unhealthy cycle. This new level of self-awareness will help you reclaim control over your life by identifying what is causing these fruitless patterns. And then we have Eagle here, spirit, higher realms, and enlightenment. Yeah, spirit is like forcing. It feels like spirit is pushing you. Like you don't have no choice. Like you're like one of spirit's favorite. You got to be at the top of the line. Like somebody's really high ranking spiritually. They have a lot of integrity, morals, respect for others and themselves. Like just on a spiritual level, like they have a lot of integrity. And spirit is like, if you don't get your ass down there and do what I asked you to do, you are not going to like your life anymore. Like spirit, it's like somebody has a really close bond with spirit. Really, really close. Like you work alongside spirit. Literally, you work alongside God himself. So spirit is forcing you to get your ass up. You need to keep fighting. You cannot give up. You can't. There's no way that you can. You got to leave a legacy. You got to leave something behind. You got to. There's no way that you won't. You're going to have to do it. You ain't your person. This is the divine feminine hiding here. The Empress, the Six of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Six of Swords. Y'all are doing the same thing. It's like you're meeting each other at the same. And you know what I'm actually getting? This feels like a physical union. Like somebody's in a physical union like me and mine is. You're actually in a physical union with yours. I've been getting a lot of personals with people going into their twin flame unions. Yeah, the Ace of Cups, the King, the Lovers. It feels like you're here to bring love back into the world because the world needs more of that. You're here to be an example of that kind of stuff. Yeah. And there's like an ex or somebody here looking at you or watching you because shit, you made it. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, but So, yeah, I mean, I feel like your fear is that if you don't take this risk, your ass gonna be stuck. And I feel like you're right. That's a really substantial fear to have, because you know that if you don't get your ass up, then you're gonna be blocked. You need to continue to move forward. You cannot stop here, because it doesn't stop here. You need to keep going. Just period. If you need to get rest for a minute to relax and just take time off to breathe your way through shit, that's fine. That's the only way I feel like you're going to keep everything going. But do not stop. You really don't have no choice, to be honest. Yeah, look, it's a penny pinching and fast track to success. I'll tell you, somebody's brokenness, their lack of financial security and stability is going to push them into whatever this is. It's going to push them into whatever the fuck this is. I'm for real. So we have potential outcome. Yeah, the 7 of Swords. Okay, then we have pleasure. Trust what gives you pleasure. Unlock the passion within you, and there's wisdom in your body. We have seasons, cycles, elements, spring, summer, fall, winter. Okay, and this came out with this too. It says yin, affection, caring, soft, heart, and feminine. Then we have second house here with unlimited. It says you understand the value of putting in time and energy now for long-term rewards, watching the things bloom, looks at the bigger picture, assess your progress so far, slow results, close to achieving goals, tired but do not give up, exactly, and knowing your hard work will pay off. Okay, we have ending here. Something will come to an end that must take place before you can free yourself to move forward. Let go of what was, celebrate the good, and forgive the bad. It's all a part of the journey. Why my cat always mess with shit in your reading? It's probably because he's a Cancer Gemini cusp. Like, he always got something going on out there in the middle of y'all's reading. Smoke. Smoke. We have winter, stillness, silence, inner peace, and rest. So it feels like, let me see, somebody has some sort of plan or strategy with the 7 of Swords. What's 7 of Swords? I feel like somebody's going to keep their mood silent too. It's important. Now that you're going into this kind of stuff, you need to keep your mood silent. You need to be quiet. Okay. Yeah, we have the 9 of Swords in reverse. The King of Wands wanted to come out. What's 7 of Swords with the 9 of Swords in reverse? The 7 of Cups. 3 of Swords, Page of Swords. Yeah. Then we have the Ace of Wands, the World, and the 3 of Pentacles. It just feels like to me you're going into a whole new phase of your life. The Ace of Wands, the World, and the 3 of Pentacles. The Page of Swords, and there's a Libra here or something watching someone or trying to get information. But somebody's going to end a relationship with whoever this is, because somebody is a monitoring spirit. That's what it feels like. Somebody's like going to hit somebody up and be like, yeah, what you working on, or what you got going, or whatever. I feel like somebody's going to end something with someone. It's a particular person because they're the problem. Like, they bring about a lot of confusion and frustration, or they make somebody confused or whatever. 9 of Swords in reverse. This is like somebody having deep regret or feeling remorse, or somebody's going to be feeling haunted. This could be somebody having sleep paralysis or really bad nightmares, dreams. Oh. Somebody could be a dream thief. Literally, figuratively and in the spirit realm. Somebody is like a dream thief, or somebody is trying to siphon someone's energy. But I feel like somebody's going to be confused about what somebody is doing, because they're going to put it into wherever they're working at or whatever they're doing to make their money. They're working beside somebody that's, I feel like, is a snake or something like that. Or somebody's doing something spiritual to someone. This could be too... Yeah, somebody's being sneaky or hiding something, lying about something. So something that somebody's going to change or do is going to expose someone else or something else. This could have something to do with somebody trying to siphon from someone's sacral energy. And that has a lot to do with their creativity, their passions, their, a little bit of drive, Well, that's your solar plexus, but I feel like that's all hand in hand. It's like right there. So let's see what this, let's see. What's that up there with that 7 of Swords and 7 of Cups and the 9 of Swords? Somebody's going to be getting dreams and synchronicities about something. Yeah, chaos agent around the 6th house. So that's your training, your work, your skills. Yeah. What's that up there? Sabotage in the reverse. Somebody, this could be somebody coming out of their head about something. And just planning upon whatever ideas they got. But let's see. Yeah, slacker. Someone who avoids doing work, prioritizes doing nothing. Takes shortcuts on the job. Oh, that could be this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, whatever somebody's getting ready to choose or do, they're going to have to leave this person behind. They're going to have to reject this person for whatever this new beginning is. Somebody's working alongside someone that's stuck in the matrix. They're superficial and greedy and materialistic. Yeah, this is a slacker. I feel like they could be yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, distorted masculine. Somebody's working alongside a distorted masculine. So right now, this could be where somebody is working at. That's the issue. There's somebody here. I'm getting to somebody's business is not as legit as they make it seem either. So they can, you know, eventually get you caught up, locked up and shit like that. And they ass could be going to jail. Yeah, like, what else here? Yeah, narcissist. Yeah, no. Somebody is I don't know if they're a spiritual narcissist or they just a damn punk in the 3D. But, yeah, then we have divine masculine. Then we have moocher. Yeah. Because I've been getting this masculine. This should have been coming out for like 2 days now. But I've channeled it like 2 or 3 years ago. Where there's a masculine attacking another masculine. And this masculine is in their family or somewhere alongside them. They work beside them or something like that. What's this distorted masculine? Yeah, the 11th house. So this is somebody that affiliates with this person or whatever. 1, social groups, friendships, personal affiliations, and social life. Then we have grown. Not with the childish games, has priorities straight, not willing to downgrade standards. For some of you, this is, for my divine feminines, this is a masculine in your past life that's in this lifetime. They slacked, okay, and they did something crazy to you. They started working alongside a narcissist. And they were at first they were trying to sabotage you because of what somebody probably said about you or whatever. But now it's switching, it's changing. What's sabotage in reverse? Yeah, we got balling. Yeah, somebody was trying to sabotage your finances. Things like that. What's this narcissist? Yeah, energy drainer. And then we have long distance. So somebody is trying to drain your energy in the spirit because they're not physically there. So they're doing something spiritually to do it. There's somebody too on the divine masculine side that knows of you. They know who you are. And, you know, it's so funny because I'm thinking about a situation. It's so funny because this person is not too fond of you. Like, they don't really like you, but they don't tell this masculine, your divine masculine, that they don't like you. And they could work alongside your masculine. But they don't like you because you know that they're doing something sneaky to your divine masculine behind the scenes. And I feel like you don't like that weird ass either. So we're even, bitch. We're even, ho. It's cool. So anyways, yeah, and okay. So that's a potential outcome. I feel like once somebody walk away from whoever the fuck this is, they're going to realize who this is. Because it feels like somebody closer to this masculine than you, divine feminine. This person could know, like, maybe your masculine says something to this person because that's supposed to be their friend or their work buddy or whatever the fuck, that they feel like they could talk to. They feel like they could talk to this person about anything or whatever. They probably put them on to you or whatever the fuck this is. And now this person is like probably watching you because they know that you're probably telling this masculine, like, yeah, it's him. He's the one stealing. He's the one lying. He's the one trying to drain your energy. Bitch, we be on to you hoes. We not stupid. Us women are not slow. The divine masculine don't got no slow bitch. You don't got to worry about none of that. And if you are worried about it, then oh the fuck well. But yeah, I feel like this is them, this air sign. Could be another, could be a Libra. Or whatever. It could be Gemini, whatever the fuck. The Aquarius. But I feel like somebody's going to start keeping shit to themselves. And this is going to really stress this person out. Because they're going to be like, well, why can't I monitor you? Why can't I watch you? Somebody just keeps on trying to dig for information. And they're not going to get any. Because all the information is going to be between you and your divine feminine. Divine man. I feel like I'm talking to a man. Yeah. Yeah, this is to protect your union. This is to protect your union because it's clear what the fuck is going on here. I just saw the, oh yeah, the Six of Swords and the Chariot. Strong, strong, strong protection. Yeah. Damn, Gemini, this is a really nice reading. I hope this reading resonated though. Like, comment, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, press the all button so you won't miss my reads. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.